Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can get the active developer badge for your Discord profile without the use of BotGhost. If you didn't know, my previous active developer tutorial used the BotGhost application to basically set up a quick command for your bot so you can get the active developer badge. But of course, if you are aware, recently, I would say about a few months ago, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, BotGhost was officially shut down, so there's no longer a method through BotGhost to create these such commands, and the new method now is through GitHub. And this tutorial will be a full guide on setting up that quickly and using this method in order to get this badge very efficiently and quickly so you get the badge for yourself. Now, quickly before we continue, I want to mention that once we actually get our bot working and we use a command with the bot, the active developer badge takes up to 1 or 2 days before you actually gain eligibility. So you have to make sure to wait after you run it. Don't just assume that it'll be ready right away. But of course, I'll explain that later in the video. Now, to begin, we're going to have 3 different tabs open on Google Chrome here. We're going to have Replit.com, which is basically an open source coding environment. We're going to have the GitHub link for the developer badge, and we're going to have the developer portal open on discord.com. So firstly, we're going to start off by going to replit.com. Now, for all 3 of these links, I will have them linked in the description below, so you can just go in the description so you don't have to search it up and just click on the link. Now, the first site is replit.com. Once again, this is an open coding source environment, similar to, VS Code or something like that. It works the same way. You can run different programs inside of it. And you're going to have to log in or create an account. Now, creating an account doesn't really take any information. Simply, you're just signing in with your Google account. So once you're signed in, you'll be brought to the home page here. And on the top left, there'll be a section called Import Code or Design. So make sure to go to this section here, Import Code or Design, and it'll bring you to this section here where it says Import to Replit. And there'll be different options here: GitHub, Lovable, Vercel, Figma Design, and Bolt, but we're focused on the GitHub portion of it. So we're going to click on the GitHub section here, and now there'll be a GitHub URL spot on the top here. Now, this will become very important very soon, but before we continue with anything in this tutorial, we have to actually create our Discord bot. So how to do that is you're going to go to discord.com/developers/applications, and from here you will have to sign in with your Discord account. It's part of discord.com, so it's not like you're going to some other website. This is integrated into the Discord site, but it's sort of like their developer site version, similar to like Roblox Studio version of Roblox. So to create a new bot with zero coding, zero anything, it's just the sort of the framework of the bot. We're going to click on New Application in the top right here. After that, we're going to choose a name for the bot. So we're just going to call it this, I guess, Developer Badge Example. We're going to agree to the terms of service, and we're going to click Create. We're going to verify yourself, and it'll create the application. So it'll load up here, and now we can see that our application has been created. And there's a lot of different tabs here. Don't be overwhelmed by these tabs. We're only going to be focusing on a few here, but mainly we want to go to the bot tab here on the left, and you're going to go down and you're going to see this token option here. Now, I want to quickly reiterate this before we continue in the tutorial, that the token is essentially the key to the bot. So if anyone gets this token, they can essentially hack your bot and use it for whatever they like, or edit it or delete it. So you do not want to show anyone your bot token. Now, in this video, we will be using the token in order to run this GitHub code. But this code is safe and it will not destroy your bot or hack it, so you don't have to worry about that. But the only reason for using this GitHub link that we will use soon and your bot's token is simply just to create a command so you could actually get the active developer badge. And now that we've entered that, we see a new token was generated, and we could see the token here. But we'll have the token here, and all you're going to do is click on Copy. So once you have the token copied for your bot, we're going to proceed with the GitHub side of this tutorial. So once again, we have this GitHub link here, github.com/ and then the creator's name /active-dev, and we'll see all this sort of code, all these coded files, JSON files, all that. Don't get confused with any of this. You don't need to know any of this and what's going on here. All you have to do is basically literally copy the Google URL. So you're just going to click on it, copy it like such. You're going to go back to the Replit here, and you'll see the GitHub repo URL spot here, and we're going to paste it into there and simply click off of it, and it'll basically, you know, upload it, and there'll be a little green check mark beside it. So now we can keep it all the same, and all you're going to do is click on import from GitHub in the bottom right. So we'll just skip through all this, and the workspace will simply load up here. All right, and then you'll click run, and your app will begin to run. And you're going to go to the console here, and you'll see in the console this little section here. Now, I've already done this, but simply it'll ask you if you have created a new Discord server and enabled community and server settings. That's just asking if you have a Discord server ready for the bot to be able to join in, which we already have one, but of course I can show you how to do that soon. But I just said yes, or in other words, I clicked Y, which is the Y here. And now it's asking to enter your Discord bot token. And it says you can paste it by pressing Control-Shift-V. So now we're going to go back to our Applications tab here, and we will copy our token once again. We'll go back to Replit here, and we are going to paste in, we're going to Control-Shift-V, we're going to paste in the token, and we're going to click on Enter. It says remember settings for yes. Next time we will say yes, and now it'll log in. It says use this link to add your bot to your server. So we will get a link here to add the bot to our Discord server. Now we have our tutorial server here. So we're going to go back here. We're going to click on this link here, and now it'll bring up the OAuth 2. We'll continue to Discord, and we can see our bot here. We're going to choose our tutorial server, which has community enabled, and we'll click on authorize. We'll verify ourselves, and the bot will be added to the server. So we can see our bot here, developer badge example. We're going to go to our bot commands, and if we go /active, we can see the command is right here for Discord active developer badge for our bot. So we're going to run this command here, click enter, and the command will run. And it's similar to how the bot ghost setup did it, where it would basically announce that you've gotten it, and announce that verification could take up to 24 hours. And that is essentially all you need to do. And once we have ran this active badge, in a day or so, you will be able to claim your badge. Now, quickly before we continue with that, if you don't have a Discord server with community created, go to server settings, right? Go down to community. There'll be a community section where you can enable it. I have it enabled, so I only have the disable option, but it'll be in your server settings, roughly near the bottom. But anyways, if we go to this link here, the active developer link, discord.com/developers/active-developer, we'll see this is where you would claim the badge. Now it's inside of the developer portal once again, where we created our actual bot, and once you are eligible, you'll be able to claim it here. Now it says you're not eligible yet, but after a day or 2 days, the eligibility will pop up here. Let's say you claim the badge. Now there is a requirement to this. So luckily your bot is already set up, but in order to keep your Discord active developer badge on your account, you have to run any command. It doesn't have to be the active command, but for this case, we'll use the active command. You have to run this active command once a month, or at least once every 30 to 35 days, because Discord does give a little bit of lead time. So as long as you run this command, or any command on your bot, at least once a month under your Discord profile, then you will be able to keep this badge on your account for as long as you want, basically till the end of time. Of course, as long as the bot is created under the account, and you're claiming the developer badge while logged into the same exact account that the bot is created on. But anyways, though, guys, that is how you get the Discord active developer badge in 2025. Although it is late 2025, this is sort of the updated way, so this will work for 2026 as well. And this is completely without the bot ghost method, and this is the new current way to do it, and it is by using Replit and GitHub. Now, before I end this video, I want to quickly say that there will be a giveaway for Discord Nitro in my Discord server once we hit 3,000 subscribers. We are currently about 320 subscribers away from 3,000 subscribers, So if you did find this video helpful, please make sure to subscribe to support my Discord tutorial channel, and as well as join the Discord server so you could join the giveaway. Once again, thank you guys for watching this tutorial on how to get the active developer badge, and I'll see you guys in the next Discord tutorial. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.